Hey guys, Coach Aaron here, CCR. We talk with a lot of families, right? And the main reason families are usually reaching out to us is because they want to know how can they potentially get their sons or daughters, or as an athlete, how can they get themselves into a university in the United States to play their sport of choice, right? So what I'm here to talk about is the fact that there's a few stages, a few things that have to happen for that to happen. And actually, it can really be broken down into about 8 stages, really simplified into those 8 stages. There's a lot of information that's out there. There's a lot of things that you'll need to know and learn along the way. But these 8 stages are things that have to happen and are keys in the process, right? Those 8 stages are, right, you have to know the academic requirements for the different opportunities as early as possible. That's numero uno, because if you're not taking the right ones and maybe you're already in your 3rd year of high school, you might have already missed some things, right? There's academics, there's the SAT, ACT, so knowing those things, when to get those things in place first and foremost. But in terms of the recruiting process itself, right? First and foremost, number one most important thing is coaches have to know you exist, period. I don't care if you're the best player in your whole state, team, country, doesn't matter. If they don't know you exist, they can't recruit you. Number 2 is they have to know certain specific things about you in order to make that decision, right? Hey, what position do you play? What enrolling class are you in? How good are you, right? What are the things you do well? I gotta be able to see you. I gotta be able to talk to you if I do have an interest. And that leads kind of into the next one, is the fact that from that information now they can make a decision of if they're interested in actively or wanting to recruit you or track your progress going forward. They have to decide they have an interest. Now, the next one is from there, at some stage, if they're interested enough, they'll have to reach out and communicate you to express that interest and open up a line of communication. They're the ones that need to do this, right? So the college coaches, the university coaches, they decide interest, then they decide to reach out. Now from that, that'll open up a line of communication. You can now talk with those coaches. The coaches can talk with you, tell you about what they have to offer. You can ask them questions. They can learn more about you as a person. This is where all those extra things about you matter. There's only certain specific things that they need for interest. This is where they learn who you are, what your dog's name is, your dad's favorite team, what your mom's favorite flowers are, right? They want to learn all those other things about you, the type of person you are, right? Track your social media, make sure you're doing those things the right way. Now from that, those talks of potential, invites to be part of their program, right? This is where they're actually offering you a spot at their school. Within those offers, what that financial piece looks like, that's where those scholarships come into play, right? Are they offering you a scholarship? Are they making it easier for you to afford to go to their school? So that's maybe a full athletic scholarship offer, a partial athletic scholarship offer. Maybe it's a combination of academic and athletic money that could potentially cover everything of your cost, right? Your cost of attendance. But once you have that offer, and you have to have that offer from that coach to be part of their school or their program, now you can start looking at potentially committing or choosing the school that's best for you, right? So recapping, know those academic requirements, right? Coaches have to know you exist, period. They have to have certain information to then, in order from that, to make that decision of interest. Once they're interested, they'll want to reach out, talk to you, talk to your family. From those talks, those would lead into those talks of scholarships and you potentially being offered a spot at their school. From those offers, now you can start looking at potentially choosing the best school for you, right? These things have to happen. Whether you end up being a guy that plays at a high-level school, a girl that plays at a high-level school, if you end up being a small school type of athlete, doesn't matter. These things have to happen in every athlete's recruitment, right? Understanding that and knowing those first couple, knowing you exist, knowing academics, knowing the right, what is the information they need to know, right? We can help you out with all of these things. This is one of the pieces that we educate all of our families going into the process on, right? So if you want to know more, if you want to know more details about each of these stages and how you can start to help get into those stages and maybe start to get towards those offers and those commitments and choices of a school, be sure, reach out to us. Don't hesitate. Again, this is Coach Aaron. I'm the director of sport here. I'm happy to answer your questions. My staff is. We got a bunch of guys that are and ladies that we would love to talk with you, and we would love to tell you more about what it is we do, but also help you understand it so that you can make some good decisions going forward, right? I hope you have a great day, and we look forward to talking to you soon.